Hello, Claire. Welcome to your 30-minute reading. Let's see what we've got going on here. The Hierophant, that's a great energy of a new beginning and something that's allowing you to be part of an organization, whether it's a job, a school, getting approval to be part of a group. It can be a business, it can be a financial institution. Then we have, it can also be like university, anything that you're being allowed admittance or granted entrance or permission to join. We have the Eight of Wands, which is lots of new opportunities coming at you left and right. Very strong energy of abundance. And let's start our reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow Claire to have the information she seeks to assist her in remaining on her highest possible spiritual path. Well, there's that Eight of Rods. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. And we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, you got some really great cards that came out. This was one of the cut cards. The second cut card was the Two of Rods, which is telling you whatever decision you make, let it be something that is in your energy. Makes your heart happy. So it's your choice to make, and you don't have to worry whether it's the right choice. It's always going to be the right one when it resonates with what you feel. So the Six of Wands here, basically what's saying, let go of worrying about which one is the right thing, because whatever it is, the universe will work with you. The Two of Rods is going parallel. So it's not like you're going to be thrown off track. You're going to be going right along side by side. So it's not really, it's just a little variation one from the other. More like if you'd like a different, East Coast, West Coast, salt, pepper, whatever, black, white, blue, purple, whatever the choice is, it's not that big of a variation from where you're already heading. So it's all going to work out. Either way, there's no wrong choice. So go with what you feel is the right thing. The Six of Wands here, you've got the Eight of Wands, which is talking about a whole lot of new activity and new opportunities coming at you very quickly. And the Six of Wands is the energy of being very much in the winner's circle, because this is coming back from battle victorious, or coming through the battle victorious, head and shoulders above the rest, being in the limelight, being seen as the front runner. Ooh-wee, got the Seven of Cups. That's a dump truck load of blessings with Virgo King. And he's also King Midas, my dear. We like you that. Five of Swords. That's telling you to don't run just yet. The Moon, it's not time to give up just yet, so don't fly the surrender flag. The Moon is something being revealed. The Three is the energy of the Seraphim. And the Five is telling you there might be a little bit of a kerfuffle, but nothing major, nothing you can't overcome. Got the Four of Swords, which is telling you to take good care of yourself. There's an offer coming in that you may not actually recognize its full value right away. It's very valuable because we have the Chariot, which is the Cancer major arcana, but it means victory. And the Three of Pentacles, double for your trouble. Ace of Pentacles, very nice. The High Priestess, the Ace, or it's not the Ace, the Knight of Swords. Don't know why I said Ace. Then we have the Fool, very new beginnings. All of that is really great energy for that. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, and the Leo energy of the Strength card. We have the Libra major arcana as the Justice card, which is telling you to stay focused and don't let yourself be distracted by anything else. So one of the things that happens is we start focusing on a goal, and we start believing what our human eyes can see because it hasn't materialized in front of us. We start going, but it's not here yet, but it's not here yet, but it's not. So you're not going to pay attention to your human visual cues, because what you're doing right now is manifesting something that doesn't exist yet. So allow yourself to close your eyes and use your spirit energy and your spirit sight to bring it to being. And that means you have to believe what you can't see. So it also means the right decision being made. So we have the Eight of Wands, very strong energy of new, wonderful things coming your way very fast. Lots of new activity, conversations, communications. And this Six of Wands is coming out number one in the battle. Your flags are flying. Victory. Okay, so whatever you're going through is going to turn out well. Seven of Cups is where, when it all does come to fruition, it shows up all at once, and it feels like you're just being, all of a sudden, boom, everything hit the ground running, it's all going. But it's in a good way. You feel overwhelmed, but in a good way. And then you have this King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is the essence of the Virgo. Sorry, my throat's all crazy right now. Hang on. It's springtime in Texas, so the pollen is doing its job. So the King of Pentacles is the energy of somebody who's very secure and stable financially, and is literally planting his behind in this chair. Let me tell you, this king doesn't bring his throne for nothing. It's very heavy, and it has a whole lot of work to get here for him to show up and plant that chair. So it's making a huge commitment, whether it's you doing that or the employer doing that. Because this is King Midas, so that is somebody who has got all the wealth, right? So here we go. That's your overview, the core of the reading. Now we're going to do your household energy. So we have the Five of Swords, which is the energy of being very much in the place of allowing yourself to stand your ground, even when you feel like you're just battle fatigued and worn out, and you just want to have this over and done with. It's just saying, just don't give up right this second. Take a breath, stand your ground, and wait it out. It's not time to surrender. The Moon card is a Master Manifester card. It is talking about bringing something into existence. So what this moon represents here is like an embryo. And you've got your sacral, I mean not sacral, yeah, your sacral chakra is in here, but your chakra energies, which are fully ignited in all colors, very bright, very solid, and very up here closer to the top. They're more like right along that little, but the white light is a little tiny bit lower, and that's because we use the white light every single day when we're manifesting everything. Everything we do energetically is using the white light. Now, what you have to remember is, if you want to manifest something, you're going to need a double dose. So what entails in that is, breathe it in. When you wake up in the morning, take deep breaths. You only need 2 or 3. And every time you can conceivably remember to do it, take deep breaths and pull in white light into your body. As you do that, you're pulling this level up, okay? Because you've got to almost take in double to be able to give out as much as you're giving and manifest this at the same time. It's like eating for when you're pregnant. You got to feed yourself and the baby. Okay? So allow yourself to do that, because this embryo is the baby. And when you bring this level up to where it can actually use this energy, that divine timing device, that clock at the bottom, starts turning and brings this to fruition. Three of Cups is the 3 seraphim, which stand for mind, body, and spirit. They are earth angels, and they are literally tipping double the blessings into your cup. So that's helping you with this white light energy, and it's making your cup overflow, which is what you need. And here's another 5, and 5 is change. So it may be any kind of resistance to the change from you or from the people around you. You know, people are haters. Sometimes they get jealous. But it can also be some minor inconvenience, like some paperwork you have to dig up from the past, or some kind of document you need that you got to go get. No big deal. Then we have the Four of Swords, which is the energy of being absolutely tapped out on your ability to restore yourself. So this is telling you, take your time to take a little bit of time for yourself, because if you're the one wanting to get up and do all of this new stuff, and you've got all this stuff, all these irons in the fire, you've got to be fully ready when it comes in, and this is when you're in low energy. So we want to restore your energy. Again, breathing in that white light on that moon card is going to help, that Pisces moon. So just remember, you have to take good care of you so that when it comes time for the big thing happening, you want to be able to be ready for it and be able to act on it. And here comes the big offer. That is a beautiful energy of the hand of the universe offering this cup. Now you notice that little page isn't leaning into the cup. And that's only because he doesn't know what's in the cup and he's wanting to know before he says yes. Well, sometimes we have to do a little bit of investigation, but not say no right away just because we can't tell what it is. So I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but I have, where one of my friends is telling me that their job is hiring, and they go, well, I don't know the details, but I think it's XYZ. And if you take it at that face value, you might think it doesn't apply to you. But you have to go and investigate what the job truly is and learn more. So before you can, don't just ignore it because of what they said. It may totally fit you. They just don't know the details of the job because it's not their job. So don't let someone else's guess at it throw you off of it, because it's amazing. Okay? This is the energy of the Chariot, which means a complete and total victory and an upgrade. This is the upgrade card. This is where you start being treated like royalty, or you actually get put in a position of high rank. It's a victory because it is a chariot, and it's like a big, beautiful, rolling golden vehicle, okay? And it's got the sun, which is what she's aimed at down here, right there over her head. So it's achieving that what you're manifesting. This is the job of a lifetime. And you've been working at it for quite a bit to build yourself into this energy. So even though it feels like this has gone unrewarded, you're going to get the double return for your effort. So you've literally been minting your own gold this whole time by doing the necessary steps and putting in the work to bring in the abundance. And that is exactly what that means. So, and we further continue into abundance and new beginnings and solid platform financially with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift. All aces are gifts from divine, and this is a gift of a new beginning and being financially restored and secured, and it is your Virgo major arcana. You got a lot of coins out here. These are all you, because that's your energy. There's the High Priestess, which is the energy of going with the flow. Allow yourself to surrender and go with what your guidance is telling you, and let your instincts rule. Don't try to make it logical, my Virgo friend who likes to be logical. I'm a cusp of a Virgo, so I know. It may not make sense, but it doesn't have to. Things happen in life that don't make sense all the time. They're called miracles, my darling. And we're going to receive that, because this is the lightning strike of the universe bringing it to you out of the blue. Whole new beginning. The Fool is the whole reason tarot exists. It is this journey of this innocent soul who goes from one thing to the next and through all the zodiac of change, right? Moving through all of the different cycles and starting each level again. This is the best transition you can ask for. Everyone who has a change in their life wants it to happen this way. Because what this means is when you leave something and you've finished a specific thing in your life, a task or a learning session, that's what I call them. when you finish something up in your life, when you get this card, it means it's closed and sealed and very nice and neat. No extraneous stuff going on. No bumps in the road. It means smooth transition and a brand new start with a clean slate. Now, even at the worst of times, there are people that we still care about and may even be part of what's happening in the transition or why you're in that Four of Swords energy. This is where we're kind of looking at a grievance or looking at something that happened in the past and we're lamenting over it. And this is telling you that's already gone. Say it goodbye to it. You've got a new beginning right here. You haven't even had time to notice the new beginning because you've been too busy looking at the old spilt rancid wine. Okay? A, it was no good anymore because it was rancid. B, it spilled on the ground. It doesn't exist. Turn around and see what's behind you because it's already been placed there. Remember, that came from divine. So it can't be wrong. And so here it comes going, hey, I'm going to trot in on a horse now. See if I get your attention. There's the beautiful new offer. This king stands for a boss or work, okay? And then you've got your energy. You're kind of a cusp because it's like 10 days. But this is the Leo major arcana of the strength card allowing you to move forward. Now, this is where this lion is literally looking at the same goal as you are. His eyes are fixed on the same target. So he's trying to get you there, and that's exactly what you've got it in sight here. So this looks like a new job, my darling. And there's your Virgo Queen on the bottom of this deck. So there's a confirmation. Hello. Let's see what we've got here. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow Claire to have the information she seeks to assist her in remaining on her highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. That's a good closeout to the negativity. There's the Leo Strength card. Oh, also this is Archangel Ariel, the Leo card. Look at that beautiful coin on top of that King of Pentacles. The Emperor, which means your new thing is manifesting right in front of your eyes. It's also the Aries Major Arcana. Got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Garden of Eden. The World. Hello. We'll take that. There's your Queen. The coins are your energy. That's why I'm saying that's your Queen. We have the King of Swords, Archangel Michael. He's coming to help you through that low energy time. The Eight of Swords, where you're kind of in a mixed bag of energy there. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Everything's going to turn out peachy keen. Even though you can't see it happening just yet, it's happening behind the scenes. Don't worry. Capricorn, Major Arcana. The Devil card. The Four of Cups being offered again. The King of Rods again. The King of Pentacles again. That's a really good sign. You just have to overcome your fear here. Three of Rods, moving in a new direction. The Moon card is something manifesting. We talked about that up here. The new job taking root. And Sagittarius Temperance card, which I have to show you, is right up underneath this card too. That's two archangels together. So you've got Uriel and Ariel, and then Archangel Michael, and then Ariel again, and then Uriel again. And the Tower. So the Tower is a great energy because it means whatever's blocking you, my darling, is getting wiped out. Whatever's got you captured or held or feeling stuck is coming down, and it's by the act, literally an act of God. This is that big old lightning strike happening, knocking that tower loose. You're getting busted out, right? So if you've been a prisoner in the tower, like Rapunzel, they're knocking that down for you so you can get out of that captured energy. Also, the tower can represent how you do things, where you completely change your day-to-day routine or how you handle something. So that's a good thing. The tower is not as negative as some people. People fear the tower, and those are people who fear change. And if you fear change, then you're constantly in a state of fear, because things change continuously. Even the cells of our body are not the same cells we had 3 months ago. So yeah, everything has to change. Here we go. The Eight of Rods, fast-moving energy, lots of new opportunities, and more money, because this means getting more than you expected, or it turning out better than you expected financially with that Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands, which is the energy of being very much in a place of victory, having the energy of being very, very fast-moving in your process, because you've now gone through the battle, and now we're at the place where we are now making headway, front and center, head and shoulders, way beyond everyone else. You are the hero returning from battle victorious, being celebrated. And the negativity and all that other feeling of being under attack is over. That's the 10. The 10 means a closure of the cycle of fear or the negative dark times, right? So we have this, the 10 is a completion. So we like that. That means that's done. We have the Seven of Cups, which is the blessings and abundance. It's telling you just stay focused on your goal while you move through it. It might be extra work. It might seem like it's overwhelming or fast moving, but it's exactly what you asked for. This is the dump truck load of blessings. And Archangel Ariel is the Lion of God and will help you stay focused. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which is King Midas, and he's delivering very well with the Ace of Pentacles. So either you're financially secure and made a commitment, or someone else is making that commitment to you, and the universe is giving you this Ace to kind of seal the deal, so that you know you are being fully engaged in this energy and you are being financially restored and made whole. Now, the feeling of not wanting to have to struggle so hard is really strong here. When you have this, it's battle fatigue, basically. But look, right on top of it comes this Emperor energy, which means something is manifesting right in front of your very eyes. It's showing up in the now. So, it's also the Aries Major Arcana, but it is the masculine of the universe, himself. So we have the Moon, which is the Pisces Major Arcana, showing that something is materializing as we speak. And the Nine of Pentacles is the Garden of Eden card, which also means what's showing up in the exact right time, in the exact right amount, every single time. So this is where the faith in this new thing coming in literally is brought to fruition because you believe it. Now, if you don't, if you believe against that, well then, don't worry, it won't happen. That's how, you don't have to believe it. That's just, your prerogative. However, I choose to believe money can grow on trees, because that means the universe will literally continue to shower me with abundance out of the blue. Listen, if you believe the universe has more than enough, then you can have whatever the universe can give, as long as you believe that that's true. It's not that you're believing in some crazy fairy story. What you're believing is that the universe continuously conspires in your favor and provides abundance from sources known and unknown exactly when you need it, every single time. And that's your affirmation right there. So here's the Three of Cups, which is the three seraphim, mind, body, and spirit. They're tipping their cups in favor of you, giving you a double portion, which makes your cup overflow. And by the overflow, a vortex is created, and that is actually the Virgo walking through the portal. So that is literally the figure of the Virgo, walking, dancing through the portal. And that is a whole new experience, being lifted up to the highest frequency and the highest level. So that is definitely being brought up to a higher level. Even though you've had to compete or struggle, it's okay. It's not that big of a struggle. And there you are in your financial stability, money in hand, very, very much empowered. And that is your Virgo queen. So you're fully vested here. I don't know why they made me say that, but I hope that matters to you. You have the Four of Swords, which is the energy of being in a place of a little bit of exhaustion combined with just overwhelmed by the last year or so. And there's your Archangel Michael to come in to help you focus and protect you and move obstacles so that you can go forward. You've got this opportunity being shown to you from Divine. And at first it may be a blessing in a brown paper wrapper that you don't quite realize how valuable it is. Don't overthink it, my darling. You're wasting energy when you do this. So the reason she has the blindfold on is to keep her focused on, remember what I told you about this one. The blindfold is to keep her human eyes from disagreeing with her manifestation. So when you close your eyes, then what's in front of you is what you're imagining. And that's what it's telling you. Stay in spirit mind. Don't let because you don't have to micromanage this. Look what's about to happen. You don't have to do anything because the universe has already got you set up for that. These two are the two of the best cards in the deck. The Ten of Cups is happily ever after. And the Chariot is absolutely having that big upgrade energy. Literally taking you from coach to first class. Like amazing, fabulous energy. And it's exactly where you need to be seated. So, and it's fast moving. Now, that's what you're envisioning in your spirit energy. Just because you haven't been able to see it this far, you've been working behind the scenes to build it into this. That's the double for your trouble, which would make the upgrade. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, they have no idea there are 5 pentacles in that window because they're not able to see it because they're looking in another direction. So remember, if you keep yourself focused on that four of Cups and you're not looking at the blessing coming in, then you don't understand that this is actually being worked out as we speak. So just keep doing the next right thing because you eventually get to the point where it shows up. Okay? Now, again, the universe gives you this Ace of Pentacles. Solid foundation, something new coming in. And this is where you start to freak out and tear it apart in your head and self-sabotage through all your fear. This is the pagan god Pan. And Pan was known to play his musical flute that would pull people off task and kind of hypnotize them or mesmerize them and make them stop focusing on what they should and focus on the negative. Now, you see these two folks here. These are the lovers. These are the two people in the lover's energy. And this, if you could see it, there's a chain in the center here. See that chain by my fingernail? It's an open loop all the way around her shoulders. It's just hanging off of her in a big open loop. She can just slip that right off her head. And that's what I'm recommending you do. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in the energy of feeling trapped and being in a place that you don't want to be. So that means you don't have to accept fear. This only applies if you believe in it. And that's when this is how I do that. When fear jumps in, it takes me a second to recognize, oh, wait a minute, this is a runaway train here. I don't want to be on this. I refuse to receive that. I'm not receiving that. That's not my outcome. My outcome is this. Not this, this. I receive the abundance the universe has for me. I know that it is conspiring in my favor. You get what I'm saying. The High Priestess is where you lock in back, you get yourself back into the high vibration, and you're past that devil energy. And here is the Four of Cups. Now, you see how he's not even looking at the cup? It's because he thinks maybe that cup is too good for him. Maybe he shouldn't reach so high. Maybe all I need are these little cups here, because that cup looks the same. It is not the same, and it's being offered by the hand of divine. Okay? This is coming from the Holy Spirit, and it is not a small little thing. This is the beautiful and fabulous Holy Grail. And you remember, you have the seraphim overflowing your cups up here. You also have the 4 cups over here, right? And here comes, lo and behold, the lightning strike out of the blue. Remember, we talked about that with this card. Everything changes. Here comes the King of Rods. It can be the Leo or the Aries or the Sagittarius. It does mean work or job or boss. New beginning. The transition. And here comes the King of Pentacles, which is your energy, but it's also the energy of someone making a financial commitment, which you have twice. The Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are together here. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles here. You know what I mean. So that's really all you've got to focus on. Because remember, this is the short story, and this is how it plays out in the details. It's down here in this area. So, this is the near future. It's telling you, stop the pity party, dust yourself off, and look for the new thing that's right underneath you. It's time for your new beginning. Focus on that only and not in the past. Because here comes that offer running at you. The Moon card is now down here, so it's telling you this is fully developed and coming to light. So whatever this new thing is, even if you didn't know about it, it's coming in. And you may have 2 offers, because you had the two of rods, and now you've got another beautiful energy that's looking like work. Look at that. So this is also, it's taking root and blooming. So it's letting you know whatever this new thing is, whether it's a relationship or it's work, the fire sign energy is here with the Ace of Rods. The rods stand for work and action. Now, this Ace of Rods can also stand for a new relationship if that's what you're after, but it can be work, right? So, Strength card, Leo Major Arcana, telling you stand strong, and it's all being set up in divine timing. Absolutely synchronicity happening here with this beautiful Archangel Uriel. So you've got Ariel, the Lion of God, keeping you focused on the goal, and Uriel working behind the scenes to make everything just mesh perfectly. She's lining it up. That is her bailiwick. Her wheelhouse is taking that divine energy and sprinkling it in your path so that everything just comes together like a beautiful bloom on a flower. So, my darling Claire, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, sweetheart. Namaste. May the 4th be with you.